I'm a human resources professional. People call it HR, they call it personnel, but essentially it's helping employers understand employment law and helping them apply it into their businesses. Typically I deal with small and medium-sized organisations who can't afford their own HR department but are just as at risk as any large organisation of falling foul of the law. When I talk to employers, they are shocked when I actually quantify how many rights an employee has. 91. When you employ somebody, they get 91 rights, 78 day one, 14 before you've even employed them and 3 after they've left your business. That's a very intimidating place for an employer to be. You don't need to worry about those rights, providing you work to put policies in place that respect those rights. The problems come when you ignore those rights. The pitfalls of not applying HR practice in your business are many and varied, and a lot of them involve paying large sums of money at employment tribunal if you get it wrong. But there are other issues in terms of how it affects the culture of an organisation, how it affects the relationships within an organisation. If you recruit a person that's not performing well, it inevitably affects the other people in the business, and it's having those structured conversations to improve that performance that's key. But they're quite difficult conversations to have. I do get asked by employers, it's my business, if I don't want that person working in my business, I can just tell them to go away. And only last week I was dealing with an employer who had exactly that approach. He realised this person wasn't right for his business and he wanted them out. My job is to work with that employer to make him or her understand that that's quite a high risk strategy. There are rights, employees have rights, and they need to be respected in that process. So it was a case of rewinding the situation and starting from scratch. What I offer employers is advice and support. So I'm there at the end of the phone. So hopefully they ring me before they do something, so they can check out whether what they want to do is actually the best course of action. But equally, I get calls from them when they have done something because it's been an emotional situation and they've reacted. And my job then is to help recover that situation as best as I can with my client. I don't think I'm necessarily a typical HR consultant. My first 20 years of working life was spent managing large unionised workforces. I'm a professional manager by trade. I've actually had to deal with many of the situations that my clients come across. I became an HR professional later in life. I've been an HR professional for 15 years, and I think bringing the professional education, professional qualifications together with my professional membership, I'm a fellow of the Chartered Management Institute, I can give a really well-rounded set of answers and support for my clients. I recognise I've been where they've been. I've felt the pain that they feel, and my job is to get them through that and take that pain away as quickly as possible. I rely heavily on my ability to talk to people. I relate to people very well, and it always surprises me how willing people are to share information with me. The ability to relate well with people relaxes them, so when I am talking to them, it allows me to get to the facts that I need in order to give the right kind of advice and support to my client. The best support comes from having the best picture of the situation that they're actually trying to deal with at the time.